Non-physical realm telepathy and ESP. I was very well aware of this term telepathy. Actually, it was my most favorite topic in younger age. Even I tried many exercises to gain this ability. Such fascinating idea it was reading someone's mind. Whose mind? Anyone's? Maybe yes or maybe no. Sounds funny? I know. Actually, it doesn't work that way, unless two people are connected in their mind space or in their heart space or on soul's level, even unconsciously. In real life, it took me decades in understanding what it really is. In start it felt surreal, unrealistic, unbelievable, but then a time came when I knew it's as real as the physical existence of my being. Spiritual awakening or third eye opening has physical explanation too. It's our pineal gland at exact same place where we suppose we have third eye, in the middle of our forehead. Studies have shown during telepathic tasks there are evidences of left inferior brain's activation. Yes. After all, it's a strongest mental ability/activity. This ability is at its best when you interact with your counterpart, mirror soul, twin flame or soulmates, as it is a two-way process. One of the partner is known as sender and the other person is receiver. In my case, in my childhood I was practicing exercises as a sender, but in real life experience I was naturally a receiver. And it was unconscious activity for nearly a decade. Then it went to extreme that I had no way other than accepting this fact that yes, it is a real life phenomena. Some tunes, music starts beating into your mind out of nowhere. You woke up in the middle of the night all sweating and shivering, scared, amazed with what has happened to you. Sometimes both sender and receiver shared this connection without any effort unconsciously. In some cases receiver felt haunted by the sender. It is mesmerizing and paranormal phenomenon at the same time. Time, place, space, nothing can stand between these connections. I found myself quite masculine in my mind space, but I am totally feminine in my heart space, emotionally. I think it's not just a mind's connection. This connection is strongest and quite national when it involves between emotional partners. Telepathy is the purest form of communication between two people without any known medium. There is no room for lies. And this is the most complex part, there is no medium involved. This is a reason for so long you just don't realize, is it a fact or a fiction, fantasy? But every day is not a fiction day. One day you have to face the fact. Even if your partner you are sharing this connection, tries to hide or tries easy ways out or any mind games, are not possible. As you don't listen them when they are saying something else and they mean something different. Both of you can't lie, can't hide. Mostly telepathy and extrasensory perception both goes side by side. I'm sharing few experiences here, believe it or not, it's magical at times. You have seen someone in your dream and you don't know them. Later you met same person but you don't remember where did you meet them? But you definitely know them somehow, feeling of knowing. And then same dream again. Now you are actually surprised. How did you see this person before meeting? Soul recognition, soul's level ESP. I was quite young. In my studies days, one of my teacher had to go out for something. All of a sudden I felt like I should stop him as if something is just not safe for him. But certainly I had no proof for my thoughts. I didn't tell anyone about my concern. He left. After 1 hour we came to know he involved in an accident and he couldn't come back to the college. I even had vision of him at the hospital stretcher. This is called precognition. The ability to foresee some event beyond any known senses, one of a form of extrasensory perception. Mostly such phenomenon occurred between 48 to 24 hours before actual event, or in some cases years ahead. Or just a little earlier. Near-death or out-of-the-body experience. It's when your soul interact with your mirror soul. While crossing by, your soul literally came out of your body for a fraction of a second, to shake you, so you can recognize them. It's not something ordinary. Yes. It's one of a lifetime experience, there is no way you can ignore it. It's soul polarization. Clairvoyance, strong sense of some event is going to happen. No matter how hard you try to tell your logical mind it's imagination or overthinking, but it happens. You can sense someone's presence without seeing them. I've visited some places for the first time in my life and I had flashes of the same place as if I have seen these places before. This one is very much common with me, and for so many years I was literally scared of it. It just felt surreal, unrealistic, but how many times you can ignore it? Some déjà vu situations. Actually, you have not seen those places yourself, you are seeing them from someone else's eyes. Yes. This is clear visions. Once I was traveling in a tube and out of nowhere I start hearing some voices of my loved one. For few seconds my mind was all blank. I came back to my senses with the sound of the doors closing back. I missed my station. I left at next station and I had to go back. While standing at the platform I started listening some words again. I went blank again. This time I missed my tube. This is called clairaudience, the ability to receive messages and information through psychic hearing. While cooking food, I was having serious conversation with one of my family member, all in my head, and she phoned at such unexpected time. She wanted to discuss same topic of concern, even she used same wordings. I told her in my mind. There is no comparison how naturally intense these communications are when they are between soul partners, where it's heart to heart and even soul to soul connection. Mostly you first discovered these abilities because of them, and then you realize it's a gift you can share with many others as long as you have strong connection with them. Sometimes these experiences are seriously dangerous. Same thing happened once. I was crossing the road with my baby sitting in a pushchair and my mind went blank in the middle of the road, and a car beeped a horn with some kind words. This is clairaudience, where you can hear from someone in your head. The problems you faced with these gifts. 1. Sometimes you convey on the spot what came to your mind, and those truths are sometimes worked as a trigger for the other person. Seeing mirror is not comfortable for some of us. 2. You actually lost focus under these situations. It's hard to concentrate on daily routines. 3. It's hard to tell others about such experiences as they felt it's a made-up stuff, for many practical people. Where physical world is the only realistic world. Many other such examples I can quote. For me these experiences are pretty awesome, even magical though scary and intense. If some of you are facing these phenomena, don't worry, you are not crazy, it's a gift, enjoy it with responsibility. Every human being carries these senses consciously or unconsciously, silent in some of us and very active in some others. Signs how you can find you have these abilities. Lucid dreaming is a form of telepathic exchange of information. You are talking to someone in your head, even receiving answers? Are you the one who can complete other person's sentences? There are many couples who can do it very naturally. Especially soulmates and twin souls. Means you are unconsciously reading their mind. Sudden emotional swing, happiness or sadness. It is called clairsentience, where you can exchange emotions with your loved ones through your mind. After telling some harsh truth, you will be surprised yourself. How did you say it so bluntly? Your logical mind would tell you, that was rude. It's called mind-to-mind telepathy. Here comes the question, how many types of telepathy is possible? Some good authors have written whole books on these topics, but I'm mentioning only the most common ones that will resonate with most of us. Mind-to-mind telepathy. Master and coordinators. Soul to mind. Between animals and individuals. Solar plexus to solar plexus. It is purely related to emotions. For example, connection between mother and her children. Heart to heart, between lovers. Soul to soul. Between twin flames/mirror souls. I have almost experienced all of these types, and as by passing years it is improving more and more. So they are categorized as instinctual telepathy, mental telepathy, intuitive telepathy. These abilities are not magic, we are all connected to divine. God has created us on His own image. We are all made up of energy, our mind generates thoughts and these thoughts are energy. After years of thought, study and contemplation, I have come to the conclusion that there is only one thing in the universe, and that is energy. Beyond that there is a supreme intelligence. Albert Einstein. We are all interconnected to that one source of energy, divinity. It is very important to use these gifted abilities as a responsibility. Before practicing, we need to feed into our positive thoughts. More negative person you are, most likely you can't build mastery. Staying in divine light is a constant struggle as negative forces attached to you will try to pull you back. These are your own inner battles between your inner light and darkness. I'm going to explain yin and yang in detail in my upcoming videos. There is a lot more to talk about this topic. Like how we can consciously use it in daily routine and much more, and we will discover it. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. If you have interest in this topic, here are some recommended books. 1. Telepathy and Etheric Vehicle by Alice A. Bailey. 2. In Tune with the Infinite Mind by Anthony Talmadge. 3. How to Do Telepathy in 30 Days by Manu S. Join me in this journey, there is a lot more to discover. Love, peace, light and harmony and lots of good energy. Take it, grab it, enjoy it and spread it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos and put the notification on so you never miss a video when I post. Remember to share. I'll see you all next time.